Hello everyone, it's SpursReady96 here, and welcome to the 8th episode of the FIFA 19 AS Monaco Career Mode. We begin today's episode with Liga Conferma action here at the Stade Municipal, one of the generic stadiums, as we will face bottom club SM Caen. If you haven't checked out the last episode, I advise you do so. We had a pretty good episode. We had good league match results against Stade de Reims and the French champions Paris Saint-Germain, as well as our first UEFA Champions League home victory of the season against the Belgian champions Club Brugge. As you can see, a mountain to climb for SM Caen. They've only scored 9 goals, which is the worst offensive record in the league, compared to AS Monaco, who have only conceded 8 goals, which is the best defence in the French league. Now, for this match, of course, SM Caen are at the bottom struggling. AS Monaco are doing pretty well. We're hanging on to the heels of Stade Saint-Etienne. We're in second place in the league on 30 points. And for this match, the reserve team will come into play for this critical game. They've had decent results of the reserve team so far. A 2-2 draw away at Toulouse, a 3-0 win at home against Nîmes, Olympique and Angers SCO, and an away win right at the end against RC Strasbourg. And let's look at the lineup for SM Caen. I don't know any of the players, but they're going for a 4-3-3 formation, clearly trying to banish the statistic of having the worst offensive record in the league. They're going for a very attacking lineup, and they're pretty keen to put on a show against their fans against AS Monaco. For AS Monaco, that is the team that will take to the pitch for this match. Stefan Jovetic and Ronnie Lopez are being the standout players of this team so far. We need others to step forward and produce some performances. We'd like to see some goals from other areas of the pitch. On to the first half highlights. The 30th minute, AS Monaco on the ball, coming forward. Ronnie Lopez has got the ball to Jovetic. Stefan Jovetic going forward with the strike. Good save from Zelanzi. The SM Caen keeper makes his first save of the match. First been quite hard to get up to speed. SM Caen defending in packs and are keen to keep Monaco out, and that's a good save from Zelanzi. And the added time of the first half, and Monaco on the ball. Here's Stefan Jovetic. Good build-up play. Diop. Now here's Ronnie Lopez. Cuts back inside. He will take the strike. And what a strike it was. AS Monaco take the lead at SM Caen in the final seconds of the first half in added time. Great little pass from Diop to find Ronnie Lopez. Just cuts his way through. And what a strike it was on his left foot. His weak foot, I should say. Keeper had no chance that time, and Monaco have been... It's been pretty, it's been pretty an even contest, really. Neither team's creating many chances. SM Caen really are defensive and are putting in a great defensive performance, but they finally are broken. SM Caen are broken. There goes the half-time whistle. SM Caen will be disappointed to come in 1-0 down. They've arguably been the better side. They've restricted Monaco to very few chances. They haven't been very good on the offensive point of view, but defensively they've been fantastic and have restricted Monaco to few chances. But Ronnie Lopez managed to break the deadlock with seconds remaining in the first half, and it's AS Monaco who lead at Liga's bottom club. It's SM Caen 0, AS Monaco 1. Let's look at the results, the halftime results around the grounds, I should say. Dijon are losing to Bordeaux. Nantes are leading against Angers SCO 1-0. PSG are leading Toulouse FC, also the same scoreline. Montpellier HSC are drawing Stade Rennais. On to the second half highlights. And SM Caen are off to an encouraging start to the second half, and it's saved by Pryor, and SM Caen have a corner, and the crowd are giving the players encouragement. SM Caen off to a really bright start to the second half, quite surprisingly. SM Caen will take the corner. 54 minutes approaching. Fajar takes it, and now it's gone in! Enzo Crivelli has scored! And SM Caen, the Liga's bottom club and the lowest goal scorers in the league, have scored a goal! And AS Monaco will be furious. It came through, ricocheted for a bunch of players. I don't know who originally took the strike, but it came off the ball there of Enzo Crivelli, and then off the keeper of Pryor's arm into the net. and SMK are level, and deservedly so. They've had a great start to the second half. Enzo Crivelli's third Liga goal of the season, and SMK's record of the worst goal scorers in the league may well be broken. Because there goes the full-time whistle. SMK, the Liga's bottom club, have picked up a point against second place AS Monaco, which could badly damage their hopes of catching up Saint Etienne. A goal from Ronnie Lopez in the dying seconds of the first half looked like it was going to be one-way traffic in the second half, but SMK rallied and had a great start to the second half, really on the front foot, putting Monaco under pressure. And Enzo Crivelli has managed to get a goal, his third of the season, and SMK have got a point against AS Monaco. It's finished 1-1. Around the grounds, the full-time results: Dijon lost 2-1 to Bordeaux, Nantes won 2-0 against Angers SCO, Montpellier HSC drew 1-1 against Stade Rennais, Paris Saint-Germain, the French champions, won 2-1 against Toulouse Football Club. On to the second game of the episode, and it's a pretty big one too. We will be away to the Wanda Metropolitano, which will host the final of the UEFA Champions League, as we will be, of course, facing Atletico Madrid, a rival that I've had great encounters with in my Valencia career mode, and if you want to check that out, please feel free to do so, because I think we met Atletico Madrid 6 times in the career mode, twice in the Champions League, twice in the Cup, and twice in the Spanish League. But that's Valencia. This is AS Monaco career mode, and we're going to focus on AS Monaco. Let's take a look at the Group A, and Atletico Madrid, I believe, are indeed top of the group with 8 points. AS Monaco are level with second with also 8 points. Only goal difference is keeping them off top spot. Dortmund is trying to fight for Europa League place against the Belgian champions Club Brugge. Take a look at the lineups for Atletico Madrid. Of course, the full first team of Atletico Madrid, the players you'd expect to be in this Champions League tie, is there. Griezmann and Costa up front. Saul as well, Rodri, Pratley, Martins, looking at back for Felipe Luis, Diego Godin, Jimenez as well. And for AS Monaco, the first team will return for this big game. It is basically to decide who will go first or second in the UEFA Champions League Group A. Of course, if you win the group, you get not an easier draw, but a better chance of not facing the big guns of Bayern Munich, Juventus, Real Madrid, Barcelona, etc. Radamel Falcao scored against Atletico Madrid in the home reversal in that 1-1 draw at the Stade Louis II. He's also scored against Club Brugge as well. There's also goals from Mbappe and Thomas Lemar as well in the Champions League. On to the 38th minute. Pretty even first half between the two sides, but Monaco on the attack here with Bernardo Silva. And Radamel Falcao's got a chance! Oh, what a goal from Radamel Falcao! He scored against his former club again. And AS Monaco lead at the Wanda Metropolitano and are on course for top spot in Group A as it stands. Lovely little switchback there from Bernardo Silva. And what a strike from the captain of AS Monaco. Yellow blank, no chance for that. And Radamel Falcao scores his first goal away in the UEFA Champions League, his third of the season in the Champions League, and Monaco lead at Atletico Madrid. And there goes the half-time whistle. Pretty tight to choose between Atletico Madrid and AS Monaco. No surprise there. Much at stake, top spot in the group, and with a star-studded cast of quality players, no doubt there would be a moment of magic that will separate the two sides with a strike from Radamel Falcao. Half time, it's Atletico Madrid 0, AS Monaco 1. Let's look around the grounds. The other results in the UEFA Champions League. When we get there, eventually. There we go. Borussia Dortmund are drawing Club Brugge 1-1. Lokomotiv Moscow and Paris Saint-Germain are beating Galatasaray and Liverpool 1-0. PSV 9 are drawing Barcelona 1-1, while Tottenham Hotspur are 2-0 down against Inter Milan. On to the second half highlights. And that's a mistake from AEROLA from a goal kick. And Diego Costa takes the advantage. What a disaster for AS Monaco. A completely inexplicable mistake from Angel AEROLA. Miscommunication between a defence. He did try to save it, but it was too late. Diego Costa with the strike, and Diego Simeone's men are level just 5 minutes into the second half. His second goal in the Champions League for Diego Costa, and it's Atletico Madrid 1, AS Monaco 1. 55th minute. AS Monaco need to put that to bed and keep going forward. And here they are now with Bernardo Silva, one of the best players of the game. He's going to cross it in, and that's a good save from Jan Oblak. And then another good strike there. I don't know who it was from. But onto the second seconds remaining here. Minutes remaining, I should say, in the second half. And AS Monaco coming forward, and AS Monaco with a chance through Falcao. And Jan Oblak saves again. Falcao with a chance to score yet again against his former club and put AS Monaco on course for a vital 3 points. But a brilliant save from one of the world's best keepers, Jan Oblak. But corner for AS Monaco in the dying minutes here of the match. Tillemans takes the corner. Cleared away. Said has the chance. Bernardo Silva! That was a good save from Jan Oblak, or maybe it was Kylian Mbappe. Might have been Mbappe. A good save from Oblak. And there goes the full-time whistle. Yet again, a draw in the Champions League for AS Monaco. The third, I believe that is the third draw we've picked up in the Champions League this season. We drew Atletico Madrid at home, and we've drawn them here too. A strike from Radamel Falcao, wonder goal really, arguably probably the best goal we've scored in the Champions League this season, put us in front. But a bad mistake from AEROLA gifted AS Monaco the equaliser with a strike from Diego Costa. Full time at the Wanda Metropolitano. It ends level. It's Atletico Madrid 1, AS Monaco 1. And the full-time scores are on the grounds. Dortmund finally pick up their first win in the Champions League with a 3-0 win over Club Brugge. Lokomotiv Moscow draw Galatasaray. Paris Saint-Germain beat Liverpool. Barcelona beat PSV Eindhoven. And Tottenham Hotspur lost at home to Inter Milan. Let's return then to La Liga Conforama action for the third and final game of this episode. We will be hosting Montpellier HSC, who are doing pretty well actually in the league. They're in around the top 6 positions and fighting for a Champions League and Europa League spot. AS Monaco with a 1-1 draw against SMK, and it's important we need to pick up 3 points as soon as possible. As you can see, Monaco is second with 31 points. There's 1 point ahead of Olympique de Marseille and five ahead of Paris Saint-Germain. And you see Montpellier HSC in and I think were 5th. Yeah, 5th place, so they're doing really well. It was also highlighting Olympique Lyonnais' struggling start to the season. They are in 7th place with, I think, 23 points. But this is not going to be an easy job, but the first team will do return for this pretty big fixture. Second against 7th. It's really, as I said earlier on, it is important we get 3 points. We also haven't had a clean sheet in this episode, so it'd be nice to get a clean sheet in the league, so that's much needed. And of course the fans here at the Stade Louis too are hoping for 3 points as well. There are the first team. Radamel Falcao will be eager to replicate his goal scoring hunger he had against Atletico Madrid. And I'm sure AEROLA will be looking for revenge after his disastrous mistake, which led Diego Costa to score Atletico Madrid a point. There's the lineup for Montipella HSC. I don't know any of the players, but they're going for a 5-2-1-2 formation. A strange formation. I haven't seen very often from the AI teams. But Montipella are clearly going to make life difficult for us here at the Stade Louis too. Let's go on to the first half highlights. Just at the very start actually, second minute. Monaco on the front foot straight away. Tillemans, great little pass from Mbappe, crosses it in towards Ramadou Falcao. And it will be a corner kick for AS Monaco. He is the player to watch. He's second in the goal scoring charts behind Cavani with 8. Edison Cavani, that is, with 8 goals. Corner for AS Monaco. Tillemans takes it, and it's in! Gilk scores his first goal of the season. And AS Monaco take an early lead against Montipella HSC in 4.5 minutes. What a way to banish the dreadful mistake at Atletico Madrid and the dire performance against SMK. And what a cross, what a header from Gilk, the Polish international. Keeper, no chance with that. And Gilk, I believe, has scored his first goal of the season. Has indeed scored his first goal of the season. And here's Monaco take an early lead here against Montipella HSC. And there goes the half-time whistle. Again, not much to choose really between the two sides. That was, the only, pretty much the goal was the only chance it was a real chance that we created and we took with a great header from Gilk just 4.5 minutes in. I thought it would be a landslide of a victory in the first half, like 3 or 4 up, but it's not to be, and it's AS Monaco who lead against Montipella HSC. And the second half has begun here, all of a sudden with Montipella HSC on the attack, and AEROLA is forced into a save. And it's got an eerie replication, an eerie sense of the first half that AS Monaco had, just few minutes into the half, and Montipella HSC on the front foot, and have a corner. AEROLA's time to shine has come. In for the cross, and AEROLA tried and got it. And he's made a mistake! Another mistake for Malhon Zariola has gifted Montipella HSC the equaliser. And the mood surrounding the Monaco number 1 is not going to get even better, and he knows he's made a howler yet again. 1 in the Champions League, now sadly 1 in the league. Just gifted it on a plate to Montipella HSC. What a disaster. And this could cost Monaco yet more points in Ligue 1. Quentin Labrador has scored, I think, his second or third goal of the season. And AS Monaco are now level with Montipella HSC are now level with AS Monaco. Here's the 81st minute. Bernardo Silva has found a pass to Kylian Mbappe, and he's on the attack. Oh, that's a good strike, good save, but it's gone in. Thomas Lemar has done it. He's put AS Monaco back in front with a few minutes to go. That could be a crucial goal that sets Monaco up for a very, very important 3 points. Brilliant pass from Bernardo Silva to find Mbappe. Mbappe took the strides. A good save from the keeper, but it fell kindly to Thomas Lemar. There's a great volley as well on his left foot as well. And AS Monaco have dug deep and have got a goal. Thomas Lemar's second goal of the season. And AS Monaco back in front with a few minutes to play. And there goes the full-time whistle. A much needed 3 points for AS Monaco. And despite the mistakes that AEROLA is making, Monaco managed to get a critical victory. A goal from Gilk in the first 4.5 minutes. At the time I thought AS Monaco was going to run away with it, but Labrador scored for Montebello HSC, and to be fair, they put in a fair fight, but Le Mans' late winner has put AS Monaco closer to Saint Etienne. It's AS Monaco 2, Montebello HSC 1. Let's look at the table then. And Saint Etienne are still top of the league with now 38 points, 4 points clear of the chasing pack. They have 12 wins, 2 draws, just 1 defeat, 32 goals scored, the best goal scorers in the league, 14 conceded. AS Monaco still maintains second place. They now have 10 wins, 4 draws, 1 defeat, 29 goals scored, 10 conceded. That's the second best defensive record in the league, and have 34 points. Olympique de Marseille are right on the heels of AS Monaco. They are third with 33 points, 10 wins, 3 draws, 2 defeats, 27 goals scored, 9 conceded. They have the best defence in the league. The French champions, Paris Saint-Germain, still can't get into the top 3. They are fourth now with 30 points, 8 wins, 6 draws, 1 defeat, 27 goals scored, 13 conceded. Montebello HSC are still fifth, or up to fifth now, I should say. No, they're still fifth, sorry, with 6 wins, 7 draws, 2 defeats, 23 goals scored, 17 conceded. FC Nantes is now sixth with 24 points. Olympique Lyonnais' season isn't getting any better. They've got 22 points, 6 wins, 4 draws, 5 defeats, 21 goals scored as well. And completing the top 10, we've got Stade Rennais as 8th with, I think, 21 points or 22 points. EA Grand Gap is 9th with 20 points. Bordeaux complete the top 10 with 18 points. Stade de Reims is 11th with 17 points. Toulouse Football Club is 12th with 16 points above Dijon, who are 13th on goal difference. Amiens SC are 14th with 15 points. Head also on goal difference against Angus SCO, who are 15th with the same points tally. 16th is Nice with 14 points. They need to pick up the pace, that's for sure, despite they have the most draws in the league, I believe, with 8 draws. 17th is Lille. They're slowly picking it up. They've got 1 win, 8 draws, 6 defeats, 13 goals scored, 24 conceded. Nîmes Olympique is 18th with 11 points, only goal difference keeping them in the bottom 3. RC Strasbourg is 19th with 10 points. SM Ken still stuck at the bottom despite a draw with AS Monaco. They have 1 win, 7 draws, 7 defeats, 10 goals scored. That's the lowest goal scorers in the league, 20 conceded. Ironically, the worst goal scorers in the league, a defensive record in the league, I should say, is, I believe, Lille, who have conceded 24 goals. And let's take a look then at Group A of the UEFA Champions League. And in first place, we've got Atletico Madrid with 9 points, 2 wins, 3 draws, yet to be defeated, 7 goals scored, 3 conceded. AS Monaco is second, only goal difference keeping them off top spot in Group A. They've also got exactly the same results-wise, 2 wins, 3 draws, no defeats. They've scored 2 goals less than Atletico Madrid, but have also conceded 1 less. Borussia Dortmund is up to third after finally getting their first win of the Champions League. They have got 1 win, 2 draws, 2 defeats, 4 goals scored, 6 conceded, 5 points. Club Brugge, the Belgian champions, are now bottom with 1 win and 4 defeats, 2 goals scored, and 7 conceded. Not good for them. Let's take a look then at the preview of the next episode. And it will be a pretty big episode, really. We begin it with Liga Confirm action away against Amiens SCO. Then we will have more league action, as we'll be at the Stade Louis II, to host Nice, who are struggling at the moment. And then we will complete the UEFA Champions League group stage with a home match against Borussia Dortmund. Of course, we drew away at the Signal Iduna Park. Hopefully we can get a victory and cement our place in the top 2. Well, maybe, we already have, but, hopefully get top spot in the group. So, just want to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe for the series, and we'll see you next time.